welcome back to a new video. Now before we start, I want to say a massive thanks for the 1,000 subscribers that we've just hit. We may have just gone over by now by the time this video goes up, but big respect to all you lot, and if you've not clicked that subscribe button already, make sure you click that subscribe button now before we start to follow me on the TT project, which I'm hopefully today is going to be the day I actually get this thing on the road and get it. Well, it needs an MOT and it needs the four-wheel alignment, but I'm hopefully should be able to get it out here and get it back on the road. Now, if you saw in the previous videos, I've got to line that window up. The door's been rewrapped now. The wing mirror's got to go on. You can see it hanging off there. Up to now, we have rewrapped the door. We have put the wing mirror on that side. I know a few people was asking about the wing mirror, where I got it from. Now, the wing mirror was actually off eBay, second-hand part. It was 50 quid. It's the actual mechanism. Yeah, I know you wanted to a deeper insight on how the wing mirror goes on and off, because it is a bit of a bitch. And if you like me and clumsy, then you'll break the glass in the mirror, which is what I did. So today, let's get that window aligned. Let's get that wing mirror on. I've got to get the door card on. Then I think, touch wood, that should be it, and we'll get it out and get it on the road. Let's go. You're on my chest today, so I've just got to fit this wing mirror in. I am having problems, I don't know if you can see because it's quite dark, getting this into that connection there. The wire doesn't seem long enough, so I'm just going to pull back this tape that's around here, and so I can get this on.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I'm at the final step of putting this mirror back on, and this one I actually didn't manage to break. Well, I didn't break, so I'm filming this because I have a feeling I might break it putting it on. So let's fingers crossed. Come on, don't break. That wing mirror is on to a degree. I'm a bit nervous about it, might drop off, I don't know. Right, let's line this window up. So as you can see, there is a gap down here. So all I've got to do, I think, is just undo that side and just tilt it a bit. So I can get to it through here. There's a little Torx in there. I'm going to undo that and just tilt it that way a tiny bit. I don't know if you guys can see, it's really dark in here, but it's just a little clamp that holds it in there. Just undo it slightly. Moved it up a tad. Let's see how that looks. That's better. All in line. Oh, So now it's nice and in line. Just gonna give it a tighten. You don't need to do these that tight though, because obviously it's clamping the window. Let's get this door card on. Boys, girls, finally, the TT is pretty much roadworthy. All I've got to do is stick the plates on, pump that tyre on up because it is flat, as for it not being driven for weeks and weeks. I'm just going to do last final checks, make sure everything's tight, just check the oil, and then we're going to take it for a little drive. Now there is a few little things which are still wrong with it. It's like understandable because the car's been pretty much completely stripped apart, and I will make videos on doing the bits and bobs that is still left to do on this, because this is going to be an ongoing project. Now if you do want to see any mods on this that you would probably like to do to your TT, or you probably just want to see it done on my TT, then let me know in the comments, because I'm down to modify this quite a lot. So the rear camber is still quite cambered in a lot, which I'm going to get it four-wheel aligned. Now it's going to be MOT'd next week. Now once it's in the ramps, we're going to check it out, make sure nothing's bent, and hopefully we can sort that alignment there. GoPro memory card has run out of memory, so we're going to have to stick with film with a camera in here now. There's a few things to do in here, obviously that. Now I do know I'm filthy and the car is absolutely filthy, so what we're going to do now is, hopefully you guys can see me there. So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to drive back home and we're going to surprise Hannah with the TT that she crashed. Obviously this was Hannah's TT before she crashed it, and I bought it, wrapped it. If you haven't saw the whole project, click in the top right hand corner and you'll be able to see the full videos of what's going on. And there's going to be so much more stuff happening to this car. We're going to make it into a beast. So make sure you click that subscribe button to follow us along the journey of this TT project. Now inside is disgusting. There's even mould. Look, there's even mould. Oh come on. Inside the Audi rings. Look, because it's been sitting in a damp garage for so long, it's literally got disgusting in here. So I can't wait to clean it. So we clean the full interior, exterior, everything. Now I'm a bit wary about that mirror because it is definitely not in right. It is wobbling all over the place, so if that falls out, rest in peace, we'll have to get a new one, but I'm hoping it'll go in there. It's got to get through an MOT, and look, it's filthy in here, man. So obviously we've got the light on for the spoiler, because we need the VAGCOM, because we fitted the as you can see, we fitted the fixed spoiler in there now, so we disconnected the mechanical one. So I'm going to get a light on the dash until I obviously get the VAGCOM and delete that off. Now let's drive it back, let's see how it drives, let's at least get it home, get a few clips of it on the drive, and we'll surprise Hannah. And surprising Hannah will actually be in the next video, so make sure you click subscribe, because the next video on the TT will be surprising Hannah with her old car, and we'll see her reaction when we get there, obviously. So let's get going. So obviously the GoPro is not working, you guys are in the passenger seat. Oh, the brakes are sticking on everything at the minute. It's going to be driving horrendous. Handbrake is applied. That's probably why the brakes are sticking on. Right, let's get this thing out of here. Obviously the exhaust, I'm keen to test out the exhaust on the road. Oh, the exhaust sounds bad. Sounds absolutely bad, boy. I hope I tightened all the wheels up. Now obviously the car's been lowered as well on H&R coil, H&R springs. They are quite stiff, if I'm honest. Now I'm obviously used to driving my automatic Mercedes. Now I'm going to a manual. I'm actually enjoying this right now. I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy it for, but I'm actually enjoying having a manual, and with the sound of the exhaust it sounds so good. Now the four-wheel alignment is absolutely everywhere. It's steering me all over the place. I'm having to fight the car. So guys, this car is sounding so sick. Let's drop it down a gear and see if you can hear this. It is sounding sick. I think it needs to go louder though. What do you think? Put in the comment, put a thumbs up if you think this car should be any louder. I think there's another silencer in there we can delete to make it crazy loud. As the TT is finally back on the road. May need some few other adjustments. I'm sorry it's a really short video today, but I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on with the TT. Now we're in Scotland next week, so I'll be filming a few videos on the Merc up there and what I'll be doing with the Mercedes. So if you've followed me on this project and you want to see more of the TT, click subscribe, maybe put a few suggestions on more modifications that we can do to this TT. Peace out.